And welcome back to the 4 live from National Cherry Fest 2024. On this week's episode of Growing, Eating, and Educating, we check in with Farm Director at NanBop Farm's Andrea Bushre about how they clean the farm's chicken eggs. So let's head out to NanBop Farm and get our hands dirty.
Hey guys, welcome back to Growing, Eating, and Educating. I'm your Farm Director, Andrea Bushre. Today I wanted to show you a little bit of how we clean our eggs. So we have a lot of chickens, we have a lot of eggs that we need to move, and so we wash our eggs and then we actually put them in the cooler. So this here is our egg wash machine. It's called the Power Scrub. And this machine helps us to find any cracks in our eggs. It helps scrub them clean, and then we carton them at the end. So let's take you through the process. So the first thing that we do with this is we use this candler, and then we roll the eggs kind of down it, and so we make sure that we kind of spin the egg as we do it so that we can see any cracks that might be in the shell. And so what happens is the light underneath it kind of shows like a shadow on the eggshell if it's cracked. And so we run it down here, and then it hooks on to the conveyor belt here. Once the egg is on the conveyor belt, it moves through to this area here where we have two brushes that are pretty soft, but still enough that it actually scrubs anything on the eggs off. So these two brushes are spinning super fast, and we have the water over top that is spraying down onto the eggs so that we have some moisture in there. And as the eggs slowly move through the brushes, they come through the other end, and then on this end is where they sit and they're dried and ready to be cartoned. This has the capacity of doing like over 200 dozen eggs in like half an hour. So now that the eggs are all clean, we're ready to start cartoning them up. So we just have our blank cartons here, and we have our nice NanBop stamp. So we just stamp each carton with the NanBop logo and then fill the carton. So once we have cartoned our eggs, the next thing we'll do is put them in our crates and then put them in the cooler. These eggs are for our farmers markets, our CSAs, and then some of our restaurant wholesale accounts. Then the next thing we'll do is wash this whole space, sanitize it, and get it ready for washing eggs the next day. So if you want to see more of Growing, Eating, and Educating, just catch us back next week.